Abortion's not a crime! Safe abortion's not a crime!
Welcome to the Abortion Rights Campaign's March for Choice 2018! Our next amazing speaker is from Cork. She's from Disabled People for Choice. Evie Nevin is a blogger, disability rights activist, former journalist, and founded Disabled People Together for Yes. Suffering with a rare disease, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, Evie has been lobbying and raising awareness about how those with disabilities have been disproportionately affected by the 8th Amendment. She's currently gearing up to run, in next year's local election with the Social Democrats, and Evie's aim... Hello, it's not Dems, that's hello. You're very welcome. Evie's aim is to represent those with disabilities to improve quality of life in Irish society. Here she is, Evie Nevin.
Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So I had hoped we wouldn't have to be here again, but it's been an honour to be invited here today and to share the stage with some incredible people. People like Tara Flynn and people like Arlette Lyons who shared their stories. And on behalf of myself, my daughter and everyone who voted yes, we thank you for sharing your stories. So on May 26th, everybody was like, it's over now, stop going on about it, Evie. So what they don't realise is that I won't stop. Not until every person in this country has complete freedom over their own bodies. Not until my daughter has a say of her own body, and not until all medical treatment is available at home. At this very moment, there's a pregnant person waiting to board a plane or boat. Maybe it's a mother of two who has found out her much wanted child will not make it to term. Maybe it's a scared college student whose contraception has failed. Maybe it's a trans man who has been sexually assaulted, and maybe it's a person with a disability whose life is at risk. There is someone right now, probably sitting alone, staring at the pills in front of them. And no one knows what they're about to do. They are too afraid and ashamed to tell anyone, so they'll risk their health and they'll suffer alone. And these are what they called the hard cases. But we learned through the story submissions to our page and in her shoes that situations like this are not a rarity. And we know at least one Irish person with a disability travels for an abortion every week. By no means is that rare. It means they will more than likely have to be admitted to an NHS hospital, and those appointments are far and few between and extremely expensive for Irish patients. It means they may have to forego this month's medications. It means they may have to forego the rent and struggle to put food on the table. The government tells us that it'll be January when the termination of pregnancy bill will be enacted. That means approximately 2,000 pregnant people from May 26th will have travelled or ordered pills online. That is more than the population of women in my hometown of Clonakilty. Our government is showing us that they are not committed to bringing healthcare home. All over this country there are families like my own who have to travel abroad for medical treatment. Exporting our problems tells people like me, like my children and those facing crisis pregnancies that we don't matter. But we do matter. And I hope you'll join me on October 6th for the Still Waiting protest to show our government and the HSE that we will not stand for it anymore. We will all need medical treatments to be available here at home, not in the UK, not in Spain, not in the Netherlands or the US, but here with the support of the doctors who know us and the comfort of the people who love us. And if our government don't want to sort this mess out, let them step aside and find somebody who will. Thank you.